Hello, everyone, and thank you for tuning in to It Be Like That, where any and everything is bound to happen because, hell, it be like that. Today, I got a story for you guys coming from Louisiana of a father that unalived his whole family. Let's check it out.
The father was killed after shooting his own family.
On a rainy Saturday morning, residents of the Paradise Manor subdivision in River Ridge woke up to deputies lining their street and detectives going in and out of this home on Stephen Drive. The sheriff's office says around 4 a.m., a 13-year-old girl called 911 pleading for help, saying her dad had opened fire on those inside her house.
And hearing the child make that 911 call is pretty devastating right now, to be honest with you.
The sheriff says the girl calling for help had been shot in the ankle.
Brave little girl. Let me just say that. Brave little girl.
When deputies arrived, they found a 40-year-old mother and her 2-year-old toddler girl dead in the hallway. A 9-year-old girl also was shot and critically injured.
Our policeman continued into the house itself and encountered the father in a back bedroom. He ended up producing a firearm at that time, and our deputies fired upon him, striking and killing him inside the residence.
Neighbors said they were stunned.
I woke up this morning, opened my front curtains, and there's police cars and tape and mayhem.
Tom Eaton says he does not know the family well, but that his grandchildren often played with the older daughters who were shot.
My granddaughter's 13, I think they just one you just described, and another one's 12, so 9-year-old. So they all, little girls play together. It's going to be incredible. I've never eaten anything like this. Nothing. I'm speechless.
Now neighbors are preparing to have tough conversations with their children and grandchildren. One man who does not want to be identified says his grandchild played with the kids Friday night.
They were nice enough people. I mean, I would never have expected anything like this. You know, kids were always outside playing with my granddaughter and that. You see them around. The husband.
Sad.
We talk when I'm cutting grass and stuff like that, enough to say hi. But that was, that's about all I know about him.
Sheriff Joe Lapinto says it's unclear what prompted the man to open fire on his family. The sheriff went on to say he does not believe there were any prior calls for service at this home.
House with already decorated for Halloween and Thanksgiving and Christmas and all that stuff. I mean, just a regular.
Sad situation.
I can't imagine any answers to get us to this point. It's certainly a tragic situation. We're looking into, what could have brought it to this point.
In River Ridge, Chris Welty, Fox 8, Local First.
Earlier today, about 4 o'clock, our deputies were dispatched to an active shooter here at the location. We had received a phone call from a child inside a residence here in the 10,000 block of Stephen reporting that her father had shot her mother and also the siblings inside the residence. Our deputies arrived here pretty quickly inside. I got to tell you, I just listened to the 911 tape, and hearing the child make that 911 call is pretty devastating right now, to be honest with you. Our deputies arrived on scene and found a 40-year-old female along with a 2-year-old child deceased in the hallway. Also encountered 2 other children, both shot and wounded, one in critical condition, one with an ankle gunshot wound, and they've both been transported to Children's Hospital. The middle child is 9 years old in critical condition after undergoing at least 1 surgery at the hospital. The 13-year-old is stable with that ankle gunshot wound. Our policeman continued into the house itself and encountered the father in a back bedroom. He ended up producing a firearm at that time, and our deputies fired upon him, striking and killing him inside the residence itself. So right now I've got the mother and 1 deceased child inside, along with the suspect inside this residence, and 2 transported to Children's Hospital. We're obviously investigating the scene, not looking for anybody else, but I don't have the answers that you're looking for because I can't imagine any answers to get us to this point, but we're certainly investigating it.
How old was the child that is dead?
You've got a 2-year-old child that's dead inside the house, Michelle, and you have a 13 and a 9-year-old that have been transported to the hospital. The 13-year-old is stable, expected to recover. The 9-year-old is still critical.
The victims, the wife, the victims are his
The-
biological children?
Yes, his biological children is a 46-year-old male that's suspect that's deceased, and a 40-year-old female wife that's also deceased. In
Damn tragedy.
Were there any allegations of previous violence?
I don't have any of that right now. I mean, nothing to this point, I can promise you. We've been making phone calls, and it's, it's certainly a tragic situation. We're looking into, what could have brought it to this point, but, we'll certainly have those answers in the next coming hours, the next coming days. But right now, I don't have any answers that could ever, get you to this point.
As far as the child that made the 911 call, they were barricaded in a room trying to keep safe.
Look, I haven't been able to talk to that child. Brave little girl. Let me just say that. Brave little girl.
And at this time, the children that were transported to the hospital, are they expected to survive?
One's critical. The oldest one that made the 911 call is stable, expected to survive. Yes. So, look, I know y'all gonna go out and talk to neighbors. Be honest with you, there's gonna be a whole lot of talk in the next few days. We'll get you answers as soon as we can release them. So, appreciate y'all. Thank you.
As y'all can see, that's a tragedy, you guys. That family had to go through that. They lost their mother, and mentally to know that their father done this to them, they'll never be the same. It's just a tragedy, you guys. But in the world we live in, anything is bound to happen, because why? It be like that. To the next one, you guys.